Probably the most dangerous thing an amateur can do is try and keep their head still or their feet still.
Okay.
You don't want to lock things down. You're trying to swing a golf club the same way you swung any stick as a kid. You know, plenty of movement. Get that movement going, get that speed going, and then we can tidy it up later on. But if you lose that athleticism and that dynamic bit of your swing, you don't ever get it back, you know. And keep your head down is a disaster.
Yeah.
That's just a disaster. Your head floats naturally, just as it would if you're swinging at a baseball or a tennis ball. You wouldn't be trying to lock it down. Things don't work when you lock anything down. So everything should be kind of relaxed in the golf swing anyway. So yeah, don't keep your feet still. Don't keep your head still. Don't lock your hips up. Don't keep your head down. And don't swing slowly. There you go. My number one drill, without a shadow of a doubt, I'd love people to do this, and they will not do it. So what happens when people put the ball in front of them is they get stuck. They're trying to keep their head down, they're trying to keep their feet still, they're trying to keep their knees, all sorts of and it's hard to get any rhythm or semblance of that. So we want to get back and forth. It's as simple as that. You won't overswing. You can see it's kind of shoulder to shoulder. Okay, once you've got that going, then you hit the ground. And then lastly, and this is what people won't do, this is the best exercise you can do. Just line up a few balls and hit them. This will improve your grip and your swing, because you must step, plant up, keeps you on plane. The number one thing to make you a better golfer, people won't do. If we were going to throw a ball, we'd step, okay? Always you'd be stepping. So essentially it's a good practice still to hit shots when stepping. So I would say to all amateurs to step and hit shots. So, and as you see, it's about here that the step forward starts, so you get left early. You should be able to do that and not feel like it's really alien or uncomfortable. So you've got to practice it until that feels pretty normal to you. What you will find, especially if you were an athlete as a kid, you know, if you played sports, you will find that movement will free you up, will give you a lot more of the separation that we talk about, will get you left like they all talk about, and you'll probably end up playing with it. Just because it's unconventional doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Right relationship between your arms and your body. The big key is both in the backswing and the downswing, we want a bigger turn relative to our arm swing. A bigger turn relative to our arm swing. A bigger turn relative to our arm swing. So we're talking 3/4 to 3/4. What you're really trying to do here is you're trying to change the relationship between your torso, if you want to get this right, that is, and your arms. So that would be all arms through. We're trying to get a situation that our torso keeps going, but our arms are curtailed somewhat. So we are trying to get, and this is very crucial, you're still trying to get your right hip past your left hip. You're still trying to get your right shoulder closest to the target, except you're going to get it with a shorter arm swing. If that was my setup, draw the right foot back, and that will help you get that feeling of your right hip turning in under this left leg, to get that feeling of closing down that space, the glute gripping on. So practice swings like that, where that right leg's going under. What I recommend is practicing with a short swing with intensity. So we really want intensity when we're practicing. I'm talking 20-30 balls every range session, where you absolutely really get as intense as you can, hit it as hard as you can with a short swing. You don't need to keep your head down. Actually, it's very counterproductive to keep your head down. Some of the best ball strikers, Annika Sorensen, her head is like this at impact. She can see the ball, but she's released all the pressure. I can't emphasize enough that the good throwing drill, put the ball in the right hand, being right-handed, in the fingers, throw it about 2 yards in front of you to go straight, and that's a perfect hip turn, golf swing, torso, everything. Wrist action.